Gentlemen, here we go. XL Daily. What's up, big dog? It's the beast. Late start today. Yeah, not gonna lie, I got a little bit distracted making a crack up as thumbnail. But for some reason, I must have to like finish the stream before I can put it on here. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to like already tee it up after the fact, but I think you have to set up the thumbnail before. But it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny show. I'll give you guys a sneak peek, eh? I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. Hold on, how do we do this? I have to unpin that. Ready, boys? Yes! Crack up. I don't even know if I spelt that name right. Bro, that absolutely rolled me, bro. It was funny as because my wife was talking to me and she's like, what do you have a cheeky smile on your face for? And I was like, oh, so we did this thing called the stream, and McChicken Joe said this, and then Johansson said this, and then we kind of merged it together, and then somebody jumped in stream and said, what the fuck is the Scarlett Johansson build? And then that's where it all just went from there. So actually, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like there's a few services that I've used, and even though Google was being a pain in the ass, I can't remember what they call it. Banana 2 does the images or some shit like that. And even though it was going way off topic, once I fed it generated images of the tower and that, it was on straight away. It knew what it was talking about. It was like, would you like me to put Scarlett Johansson in mythical armor, and then should we change the text? So yes, brother, yes. I want you to do everything for me. Everything. I don't want to think. But I tell you what, like heaps of graphics designers must be, I wouldn't say scared, because there's still, things, but certain elements of it, like let's say you work in architecture and then somebody has to zhuzh up a house, bro. If you can just spray up some photos on your phone, feed it into the AI and get it to do whatever needs to be done. Yeah, you're pretty... I'm not sure. Like, they're looking to introduce it into our work. One thing, for example, is when we're running stock off the trucks, it's able to differentiate what's getting fed to where, and it's pretty... I've seen videos of it in action, and it looks like it does a pretty damn good job. And then it will talk all the way from the stock running off the trucks to the operator that has to grade out the sheep, or like all animals get graded according by like what defects that they find, and then the animals graded, and it's pretty universal across all the sites. It's just for farmers, like suppliers, the contracts they might have specific to each plant. It might have something like, this plant is more equipped to do this type of stock, so if you send your stock within this range, you get a bonus. So you don't necessarily get penalized because you don't want to lose any customers, but you'll get bonuses if they fit what you would call prime meat. So directly from off the truck directly to the stunner and to the person that grades it, all of it talking to each other, knowing exactly what's going to come up and everything like that. It's pretty crazy. I think the first part that they're looking at introducing is like as the meat passes through the belts, so more in the packing room and where they bone it out in that, the cameras will scan the belts, just constantly scanning the belts, and then it will know where the meat goes and all sorts of things like that. And a majority of it is because you struggle to find people that want to work hard. Now, I'm not saying there's not people out there that do work hard. But like a lot of people don't want to do factory work. So you can rattle your head figuring out how you're going to get more people to work in the factories, or you can just adjust with the times and just adopt more technology. Bearded Warrior, hey, I'm one of the first. East the Beast, let's start today. Yes, bro, yep. So that was the longest roundabout story of why I'm a bit late today. I got lost in the AI. It was actually pretty funny. I'm probably going to start doing that. I mean, even though everybody knows like what's an AI picture or AI thumbnail and all that, it's all good. At the moment, I'm just like, for like the last year, I've just been taking like screenshots of stuff, and then like if I send it to people or whatever, I just have this big bank of screenshots, and then I just use that. It's like, oh well, there's a thumbnail. Because I think the art itself looks cool, but if we could use the art of the game and then just get AI to give it a little bit of a birthday. If you guys are just joining in, this is what we're talking about. Let's go, boys. And if we're very similar battle conditions than we were last week, we're going to give this Scarlett Johansson build a go. We're going to give it another nudge. Now, I think I died up here last time. So it must be a fleet. I think an overcharge came and smoked me. So I'm not sure when they spawn, but there must be one coming up. So if it's a crispy as commander and it's giving us too much grief. I might have to do it. So there's probably another one before 300, because they typically do that when you're going for a milestone. They like go and screw you over in your last waves. And I've got nothing left. That's all she wrote. Anything good? Nothing. Bruh. We'll just speed it up. I probably could have taken that range one. We'll just see. We might get like a crazy spam of death defies. The run that I did before this was like super close. I was looking good, and then I got smoked by overcharge. I didn't even realize. Oh look, here's overcharge. Got him. Got him. So here it is, boys, the Scarlett Johansson build. Disco Fever, good luck, fam. Still need to do my tourney. Been pretty slack at maximizing them lately. I'm in the danger zone now. So I've already passed like a good window for me for tourney. There's another window at an ungodly time that I'll never get up and do a tourney at that time. Yes. Bro, we berserked it. We berserked it on the overcharge. We zerked up. We got 2 shields. We got 2 shields. And a big heart. Here it is, boys. 5 waves off. 5 waves off. It's 4 waves. Giza quad wave skip. Giza quad wave skip. Let's go, boys. 2 waves. Oh, look at that protect. That protector, I was like eyeing it up. Here it is, boys. Wave 3 hundo. Boom, baby. Look at that. Yes, boys. Just like that. Just a little bit of RNG. We'll see how many death defies we got. Death ray? No. I hate it now that Death Defy's way down here. We got 11. Boom. Did it, boys. Tier 21 unlock. Claim. So what do we do here? Wave 60. What's that? Wave 60. New tier available. Oh, get out of there. I finally got my first mastery, and I have another one after this tournament. Let's go. What'd you go with? Oh, Peter and Disco, I think they're cracking up at the thumbnail. Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat. I think you got it right. Doing the job of the people because the people can't do it. Technology's forced to do it. Holy moly. Oh, I can't even intro sprint, eh? Oh, does this mean we get to do the cheeky farm for reroll shards? Oh, I'm not gonna put you guys through this. I'll do this another time. We'll just have a little laugh, eh? We'll have a little laugh at what this is like. At how rippy this is. Look at that. Was that a double elite? Uncle Fudds, you're not allowed to do that to us. A double elite. Doesn't help my workshop as Devo, eh? So wave 60. Super curious what that lab is. I think there'll be a bunch of you fellas in there that have got it. You guys, would you be able to give us a heads up what it is? So many times on my milestone runs, I leave auto pick on. I actually did that a couple times. I've been peeling through the disco runs too. Bit of a sneak peek for you fellas. Bro, look at where we're at now. This is no Death Defy, so it still had more legs. 6.56 Q an hour. Bro, we are shelling powers. If you don't know what a power is, it's abalone. Look at that. I can't believe we're in tier 21. What a lovely surprise. Hold up, one more, guys. Oh, look at that. Wing straight away. Whoa, get off me. Whoa, holy moly. Am I just not supposed to do it with intro sprint? Is it just that? Is it that wild in this tier? Of course it's that wild in this tier. I can't believe people farm this. I couldn't figure out how to replicate the Scarlett Johansson build because I don't have Free Up Plus. Free Up Plus. Free Up Plus. Do we need to lock anything with Free Up Plus? Whoa, double elites. Let's go, boys. Oh, look at that. So look, 2100 reroll shards. Just like that. And then I suppose you just, it dies, reset, go again. And then just like over and over and over again. Done it, hell yeah, bro. That was crazy. What time are you starting your tourney? I'm starting my tourney now. Wave 60 is the battle condition reduction. Are they expensive? I got intro sprint mastery and then I'm going for wave accelerator mastery. Excellent choices. Like the first 6 choices that you do. First 4, first whatever. That whole group that everybody gets at the start. They're so good. They're so much fun. You're going to absolutely love them. Wave 60 lab is good. But like all the labs, there's no time. It's workshop plus discounts. Wow. Workshop plus discounts. Claim 1 trillion coins, Uncle Fuds. Bro, if anybody is in Tawny, in milestones, or whatever, and you're up in tier 21, brother, you are trolling with this amount of coins. This is ridiculous. You need to start with min range, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works. But mine is at minimum range. Yeah, mine is at minimum range. Where am I supposed to lock it? Do I lock it? So this is at 78.3. This is at 40. 40. And the range card. Just FYI. Alright. Let's get this tournament started. I think AFK might want to jump in the bracket, so I'm going to jump in 1 minute when it hits 35. Now this is a real bad time for me, so I'm expecting to do terrible with this one. I've kind of missed the boat by about 2 hours. Hour tops, but about 2 hours ago is probably a better window, because everyone in the UK is waking up. This is their Saturday morning. Or like that Europe time. Alright, we're in. Enemy speed, annoying. Tank ult and range ult. Oh, there's no fast ult. Tank ult, range ult. There's no fast ultimate this one. So maybe the Scarlett Johansson's not the go. Maybe it's a OA. It's a OA kind of tourney. That means everyone's going to get heaps of waves, eh? Bro, do I have enemy balance on? I do have enemy balance on, bro. I was like, there's a lot more enemies than what I would think would be in there. Got a fucking enemy balance card on. Why do I have enemy balance card on? Well, hopefully it means that I generate, what, more chains, more stuns? But then the orbs are probably, yeah, hopefully more chains. Alright, let's try to Zerk up. We'll do the B. Taylor strat. I feel like this might be a good tourney for OA. Over the Johansson build. Boom. Fire away. They're super expensive towards the end. I can imagine. But, Wave 60's battle condition reduction. I thought battle condition reductions... Or is it another battle condition reduction? I thought that was in tier 20. Workshop plus discount. So, damn, that'll be really nice, eh? I suppose I should look up what the lab is. Wave 60. We just gotta figure out how to get there. Got my DC to 4-star. So gonna start doing another one, which I'll put farming stuff on for the higher tiers. Let's go. Bearded Warriors having a good time with V28. Got a 4-star DC. Pumping out his masteries. Must be loving it. I do dumb stuff, brother. I do dumb stuff too. Good morning to you too. Easter Beast got his 4-star as well. Crazy because it was one of my last to get Ancestral. I haven't had much luck with DC, but I have gotten it to 1-star on this banner, which I'm pretty happy with. Individual battle condition reduction. Tier 21 Wave 1000 is extra battle condition. Damn. And I bet those are so expensive too. Got in your bracket. Let's go. Actually, AFK, my guy. Alright. Wait, so what's the battle conditions again? I swear I saw... It's this that's probably going to be annoying, eh? Like, enemy speed? Bro, that's cringe as. And then the knockback resistance. So, what is going to be a pain for us? Range. Protectors won't matter. I'm going to keep this close. And I feel like elites. Because I feel like the Rays are going to come in and just insta boop us. Give us the insta boop. I also see I do dumb stuff. Let's go, boys. PJ1 is in the bracket. Oh, Peter's in the bracket too. Everybody's in there. It's a party. Bro, we had an excellent run the last one. How do we see? Look at that. 1,086. V28's helping out a lot. Went from less than 500 trillion a run before the update to 1.2 Q for 10 hours. Bro, absolutely killing it. Almost 3x your coins. Yeah, I was about 1.5 to 1.8. And I did a quick little run. And what was that? 6.5 or 6.6? Something like that. Crazy. Eagle 6, hi all to you too, bro. How are ya? So today we went for a drive. We had my missus' old man up. And there was a passing in the family, so we went to go catch up with him. And bro, I've seen people hitchhiking. And like, so I don't know what hitchhiking is in your guys' country. I think it's very similar. Maybe in parts of Europe, there'll be some bodgy ass places in Europe. And then I think Australia is similar. And I would imagine that to some degree it'll be a bit of a thing in America, but you know, like, I don't think the culture's the same like how it, I don't know, we'll say historically has been in New Zealand. You know, you get a few hitchhikers killed and stuff, and then it's not quite the same. But ever since I was growing up, since I was a little girl, hitchhiking was just always a thing. So like, if you wanted to get anywhere and you wanted to get to the next city, bro, you just walk, put your thumb out, and people will give you a ride. But it's a really big thing with tourists. Tourists could come here with next to no money, pick up seasonal work for some change, and just travel around the country just by hitchhiking. Put their thumb out, that sort of thing. We went to the closest beach to us. Well, it's not necessarily the closest beach, but it's kind of like the nicest out of the closest beaches. And we pulled up there, had something to eat. But I've seen like two people hitchhiking. Like, not together, like in two different times, but in a close time span. Bro, the first person had white hair. Like, these are Kiwis. These are New Zealanders. These aren't people hitchhiking that were tourists. They don't have like the big backpacks on and they're going from one end of the country to the other or something like that. These are New Zealanders. Like, they've just been kicked out of their house and now I've got to piss off to my mum's and she lives 6 hours away and I'm going to hitchhike there. Yeah, you know, like one of those ones. Like, you're always a little bit nervous when you see somebody hitchhiking and they don't have a backpack. Like, and that goes for New Zealanders as well. It's like, if they don't have a backpack, they've probably been kicked out of wherever they are. They're probably like some cooked munter, and you probably don't want to give them a ride. But we've seen the first lady. We go past the first lady, bro. She's like full on white hair. Now, you can get people that are young but that have white hair, but bro, she looked like she was like 60. I'm like, what the hell? Whose nan is that? Whose nan is hitchhiking at 60? About 20 minutes later, we see another dude. He's walking around. He's got his thumb out, looking for a ride. Bro, this dude has a full-on cul-de-sac. Full-on, like, balding cul-de-sac. Like, brother, if you got a cul-de-sac, what decisions did you make in your life that you can't even get a ride home? Who did you piss off in life that nobody you know wants to give you a ride home? Let alone you should probably have your own car or means of transport by that age. And then it made me think, like, I was having a little laugh about it, like, to myself this evening. And then it made me think of, like, all the hitchhikers that I picked up. So, like, as soon as I got my first car and I could drive. Now, I remember when I was a little girl, like, so my mum's boyfriends were super putrid. And, like, to some degree, she was pretty putrid herself. Like, toxic relationships, all that sort of bashings, you know, jails, all that sort of stuff. It goes on and so, like, the stories go on forever. But we always used to hitchhike. Because, like, she'll go get a hiding and then, you know, would leave and then we were little kids, and then people would pull over, give you a ride, that sort of carry on. And I don't think it's stuck with me to always pick up a hitchhiker, but I don't know. I suppose to some degree I could sympathize with it, because, like, always in the back of your mind, you're like, we need to get out of here, because if he gets in the car and finds us, everyone's getting another hiding. So, when I first got my car, and for the longest time, I always used to pick up hitchhikers, but I always had one rule. So if I seen someone at the edge of a town, and that's normally where people wait, at the last servo, or at the, you are leaving friendly fielding, like a sign like that, I always used to pull over and give people a ride, but I always had one rule. First you ask, where you going? They go, oh, I'm going to the next town, or they go, oh, I'm making my way all the way down there, so if you're taking this turn off, I'll just hop off at this spot. Yep, cool, gotcha, big man. Well, the rule that I always had, and this is like since I was about, I don't know, I want to say 16, whenever I'd pick up these hitchhikers, is I will give you a ride, and sometimes I'll make like a little bit of an exception and send you a bit further that's on my way and take another turn off. I will give you a ride, but the rule is you have to get smoked out. And if you don't want to smoke, you ain't getting a ride. And like, bro, some of the munters, eh? And the funniest thing was like, and I say funny now because it's kind of stupid, and for the most part it's probably actually just sad, but I could tell that some of the people weren't smokers. Like, we had this one guy, for example. Alright, what do we get? Rank 1. So we had this one guy, for example, and we were off to a couple hours away. Me and my missus were just like, get in the car, I had some money, and then we'll do one lap of our friends' houses, and whoever comes and just says, yeah, I'm coming with you, we'll shout them the whole weekend. So I did a lap, this person's not home, give this person a text, they're not home, pull up at one of the houses. One of my bros is there, bro, get your clothes, get you enough for a day or two. I got money, that's us, we're out. Right, we will go back to this story. So currently rank 1, we know that's not going to stay. So, like always, if you see someone you know, give them a shout out. I do dumb stuff. We know this guy. Jeremiah. That's a cool name. Spiral Violin. Is this Peter? Peter, this is you, eh? Oh, look, he's been up. Look at this, bro. Peter's coming for ranks. He's running in like off with their head. Actually, AFK is just warming up. He's just getting the creaks out of the knees. Getting ready to waffle stomp all these people. Breezy. Yellow sky sad. Alright. Oh, bro, is this whole thing full of campers? No way this whole thing's full of campers. Bro, what is this bracket? It's all full of campers. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 campers. Not a camper. Oh, look. This is this guy's first time in Legends. Let's go. Good stuff. Alright, let's run it back. I'm gonna do... I don't feel like... I'm gonna try Pulsar Harvester. Just with the tank ultimate and whatever. I'm gonna try Pulsar Harvester. Alright, let's do this. Fuck, that's a rough bracket. Let's just try to get keys at least. So, yeah, so we're driving off, and there's one place that you do not want to have a ride. So you guys know Lord of the Rings. And if you don't know Lord of the Rings, you've been living under a rock, but we all know Lord of the Rings. Bro, there's this place in New Zealand. And it's called Mordor. The fucking fiery gates where Sauron's eyeball lives up in that shit. So there's this one stop before you hit Mordor. And we're driving off, whatever, but it's nighttime. So it's like, we're finished in the evening, whatever, we decided, you know what, let's just actually bounce. Where we're going is only a couple hours away. If we leave now, we'll be there like tea time, we start drinking, we'll go out, we'll have a good night, this and that. So we head off, we pick up my mate, that's us, let's go enjoy this. Well, we get to the last stop before Mordor, and there's this poor hitchhiker there, and he's a young guy. Like, you know the ones that look dodgy, they got no backpack, you know, they got, their front teeth are missing, all that sort of carry on. You're like, oh nah, this dude ain't, I'm not giving this dude a ride. But you could tell straight away, like, this guy's a foreigner or whatever. So I pull over, I say, bro, where you off to? He goes, oh, I'm off to Taupo. It's like, perfect, that's exactly where we go, we'll take you straight there. And he's like, sweet. I said, I got one rule, if you want to ride, bro, there's like no cars, and if there are any cars, ain't nobody stopping. And then he's like, yeah, what's that? And I was like, you have to have a smoke. And then he's like, oh yeah. And I was like, you gotta have a smoke, man, or you ain't got no ride. So this young fella's like, yeah, sweet as, all goods. So that's us. We start driving, smoking up. We must have smoked heaps the whole way, 2 hours straight. Just smoking up. And then we get to the destination. So we cut a few laps. I've got a mean as Evo. what was it at the time? Evo 7. So we start cutting some laps in town and whatever. You know, have a little sightsee. Only like a little bit of a young one, like 10, 15 minutes. And then it's like, alright, dude, where are you going? And then he's like, yep, we'll go this way. So I'm like going that way, and I'm like, alright, sweet. Is this where you need to go? And then he's like, wait, I think it's back there. And I'm going, fuck's sakes. So I'm like, sweet. So we go back in another direction. This carry on goes for about 10-15 minutes. And I get to the point where I pull over and I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of my car, bro. I just gave you a ride. I blew you out the whole way. Like, bro, bounce. And then he's like, I just don't know where I'm going to go. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know where you're going to go, bro? Like, fucking hell, how smashed are you? You said you were coming up here. And he goes, oh, yeah, I've just got to meet my parents in the restaurant. Cool, bro. Get the fuck out and go to the restaurant. What the fuck are you doing? He goes, I don't want to see them. I don't want them to see me high. And I'm going, oh, brother. Bro, that sounds like a you problem, bro. Get the fuck out of the car, bro. Go wash your face. Get out. So we end up getting up, bro, and pop the boot. The bro ends up like just getting his shit and going, bro, how old are you, bro? Like, you just come from uni. You've hitchhiked all the way back from uni, bro. Gives a fuck what you be like, bro. We're too old to be caring what our parents think. And like, I was just thinking of that story, and I was thinking, fuck, this poor kid. He's going to get smoked out. He probably didn't even smoke. He probably just looked at the options. Hey, do I walk through Mordor and get attacked by a whole bunch of Urukai? Or do I just take one for the team? So then he must have been smashed, bro. And the craziest part is the whole way up on repeat. And I don't even know if I can play it without getting copyright strike. But the whole way we played Jennifer Lopez. What's the song? I'll try to see if I can play it where we're not going to get... Why have I lost all my energy shields? What the hell's going on? I'll try to see if I can play it and not get myself in trouble. We'll just keep it faint in the background. And then hopefully YouTube won't pick it up. That's pretty good at picking up noises though. You guys know that song. You know that song. Bro, I was on repeat for like 2 hours straight, G. Like the whole way. La da 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 da. Just like, bro, just subs in the back. Just wop, 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 wop. Bro, scunt, bro. Smashed as he. Like, you would have been like, what the fuck is going on? Bro, and all gas, no brakes. And if you know the roads in New Zealand, bro, these are like the roads you find over in Europe, bro. It's all twisty. It's like a rally art course. Like just the whole way. Oh wait, this poor kid's smoked out in the back, and I suppose the whole time he was thinking on the way up is, shit, I can't let my parents see me like this. And we get there, we're like, bro, fuck your parents, bro. Get the fuck out of the car. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Poor little Joker. Poor little Joker. I think we ended up naming him something. Like, we gave him a name like Gary. What's your name, bro? Oh, my name is... Shut up. Your name's Gary. Let's go. Let's... Your name's Gary. Hey, Gary. Can you pass another drink? Oh, better catch up on chat. We need to get our energy shields back. I got 1150 and 1235 on my 2 runs. Bro, those sound like really good runs. There's no fast ultimate, but with range ultimate enemy speed, they eventually get too close. Okay. Oh, we could probably check what killed us last time. Because I haven't been doing that. And that's where I need to, like... So I got killed by range. And I think I've got it set at range. Yep. And I think elites are... Oh, what do you call... I think things are going to be annoying too. What are they called? Rays. So I'm probably going to turn my black hole off. Oh, I didn't take out the enemy balance again. Bruh. Can't let them get close. I can't let you get close. I was 700 T. And now 1.7 a run, bro. Bro, that is such a... When you're like around like all of these coin levels and you sit there and think like, how am I going to get the econ? How am I going to do this? How am I going to get that? And then you get a lovely little boost like that. It's super impactful on your account. Like to be able to like more than double your econ, close to triple your econ, it makes a hell of a difference. I do dumb stuff says maybe a marshmallow bracket. 4Q to 14Q last night's run. Whoa. Whoa. He's the beast. Junior Wong, what's good? Good luck, gotta go, boys. You take care, man. Take care. This looks like a rough bracket. Yeah, bro. The Balding cul-de-sac. Bro, you could see it shining, like you could see like the full-on cul-de-sac, bro, and it was like fluorescent shining, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? This dude is way too old to be trying to find a ride. Like, what are you doing? What have you done? What mistakes have you made in your life that you're doing that, bro? AK, how's the tournament going? I've done 2 runs now with enemy balance, which isn't ideal. I fully forgot to take it out, and my bracket looks pretty damn rough. Bro, if hitchhikers were hungry before they had once, bro, I've had this one, bro, where I smoked these 2 fellas out, and then we kept like driving. Bro, they were that smashed, bro. They full on like went down a whole different way. Like I took a turn off, and I was like, I'm turning off here, eh? I'm pretty sure you guys got to go straight. And then they're like, nah, it's all good. And I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure you got to go straight, bro. Like, like out this way, there's nothing out here. And they're like, nah, all goods. And then I was like, okay. Alright, it's up to you. Bro, turns out they went to the final turn off that I took. And it was about an hour and a half in the wrong direction. And it's not just an hour and a half in the wrong direction. It's an hour and a half in the wrong direction with next to no traffic. Like, I was going out to this beach where, like, nobody goes. And these dudes were so baked. They just, like, rolled with it. And then, like, I was like, I'm turning off here. Like, bro, I'm going home. And they're like, oh, shit. I'm like, were you just going to Rodas? And they're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, fuck, that's like an hour and a half to go back to where we were. And then you still gotta do an hour to go there. I'm like, and this is the worst spot to be, bro. Like, ain't nobody stopping over here. And they're like, oh, fuck. Yeah, so are you going to get out of my car? They're like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, thanks for the ride, I'm thinking. And then I dropped them off, and I'm like slowly driving off, and I'm looking in the mirror, bro, and these guys look confused as hell, like, shit. How the fuck did we end up out here? And it's like, bro, pay attention, bro. Like, but I'm not even going there, and I'm giving you the heads up. Like, brother, are you guys sure this is your turn off? No, all good. Are you sure? Alright, we need to do this properly now. So we're going to get rid of enemy balance. That's a start. So that should hopefully mean less tanks. Okay. Okay. Death ray? I suppose we've got everything. So maybe we just put health in, eh? Help with a little bit of overcharge. Maybe just pump this up. We'll pump this up. 130Q. Sure. Pump that up. Alright, because was it the first or the second I overcharged? I think first was a commander. I think the next one's overcharged. I want to see how the pulsar harvester goes. Look at all these fucking campers. You dirty dogs. Shit. Bro, we're like full on not getting keys. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, black hole's off. Chain lightning. One of those ones where you search tower.lower and then you check the time and it's like you've literally picked the worst time you could possibly ever pick a bracket. I had one of those before. I think it was Envy. Envy's like, bro, just a heads up. Don't ever pick this time slot again. Sends me like a pit in is like quite literally the worst possible time that you could have picked the bracket. You know, you can see the little thingy mabop. It's got all the lines and all that shit. Let's pull through though. If we can get a one banger, we should be alright. Jens, what's good? What happened with your energy shield? I don't know. My energy shield got excited. Alright, we got rid of enemy balance, so... Then there's no fast ultimate. So theoretically, we should be able to do better, but theoretically everybody should be able to do better. That knockback and enemy speed is cancer. If cancer was a guy. I hate that battle condition. It's so hard for my little tower. Everything creeps in. Alright, let's get a good timing on our chain lightning. And then we can even try switch something up rather than doing the Scarlett Johansson. Bro, is anything gonna take my wall? Come on! They didn't want to take my wall! Come on, fam, we're at 200 waves now. I think what I did notice, though, is in that last run, I did notice some cheeky fast slipping in. So I think I'm gonna have to move fast up the priority too. Like, no knockback and enemy speed on the fast. I think, yeah. We'll roll like that. As soon as somebody takes my bloody wall. And I mean, I wonder if RB is a good battle condition with this. Just with the knockback thing in there. I just really wanted to try Pulsar Harvester. Alright, we should be away now. Hitchhiking through Middle Earth. Ranged enemies getting your shield. Oh, there's the other thing that I need to do. Put the fast up. The faster line. And if we can get a wall of tanks, then hopefully we're getting enough bounce shots where we can try to strip some levels out. Hopefully. An Evo 7 and those twisties would have been a dream drive. But honestly, I miss that car so much. I seen it once for Sailway, and I ran it. They had different plates on it. And I ran the plates, And I could see where the plates got changed. Like, one owner after me. Oh no, or it was the owner after me. I was so tempted, to buy it back. I was like, fuck, I want that car back. Well, if it isn't the Chicken Johansson strap. Bro, I gotta show you something. McChicken Joe. So glad to have you, bro. I gotta show you something. Check it out. This is the thumbnail I was gonna use. But, bro, why isn't Discord loading? Bro, legit isn't loading. Discord hates me. Check out the thumbnail I was trying to use. Bro, I was trying to use it, bro, and it just wasn't having a bar on me, bro. It, like, low-key made me annoyed. AI for the win, brothers. AI for the win. Death Ray? Should I put Death Ray in? Hold on, I'm gonna do the pause because I touch it and I'm getting chipped down. So, you reckon Death Ray? Take health out. Ah. Hold on, we'll get rid of this boss. Come on. So, take health out, put Death Ray. Let me just try roll some Death Defies. Just trim the trash, you reckon? A month ago, March 24, I was making 2.5Q an hour, 60Q a day. Now 30 days later, I'm 21Q an hour. Whoa! Half a big Q a day. I've only done a few disco utility runs. They really boosted econ. With the golden bot range on top of everything. 100%. 100%. And I can see where people get frustrated where they're going to be like, it was 5 coins and this and I'm not really feeling it. And people that are in a better position will be able to feel these power or these econ increases in that. But I think it's just like that mentality where like there's probably a vocal minority in the tower community that are after participation awards. Like, bro, like, that's all I can think of, like, bro, you don't get a participation award. Like, what is the #1 rule? Play the tower how you want to play, but don't complain if it's shit. Don't complain if your tower's shit. Don't choose a whole bunch of, don't make a whole bunch of poor decisions, and then an update comes out and then expect a participation award. Oh, but I've been playing the game for a year or 2 years or 8 months or whatever the fuck it is. There's no participation awards. Theory craft better and take advantage of the update. This tourney is about the ranged ultimate. So they sit on the outside of your range line and snipe you. Bounce shot is the key. So does that mean no death ray? Or yes to death ray? Because theoretically, wouldn't I be getting less bounce shots with death ray on? Peter, teach me the ways. Oh, you like that one, McChicken Joe? I was trying to like, yeah, I'm gonna try to. I think like once I end the stream, I should be able to add the thumbnail. It just wasn't letting me do it, eh? I think like, I know now, like going forward, I have to do it first. Do the thumbnail before I set everything up. I would think no death ray since it would trim too much. You absolutely need more bullets for this tourney. I tank this tourney since my cannon isn't rolled. Alright, so we ditch the death ray. Do I want regen or health? Death ray on. It still hits ranged, but they are super beefy, so bounce shots help. Wait, the death ray still does damage to the range? Whoa, look how far, look at the fast. Everything's coming in. Alright, what is it, gentlemen? Death ray on or death ray off? It still hits the range. Does it really do damage to range ult? Death ray doesn't hit ultimates. But all range spawning will or won't be range ultimate. Wait, I don't even know how range ultimate works. Let's have a look. Range enemies projectiles. So it's so is it just all range in the ultimate in their ultimate form? Look how much the fasts are coming in. Bro, that one just full on, like, touched the tower. I'm a little bit nervous about those range, the fasts more than I am about the range. Look at them. But then all it takes is just one shot from a... Look at that, I'm getting hit by something. Is it the ranged? I death-defied. Perfect timing. I think it's the range, eh? They're trimming me, but then the fasts are very, very close seconds. Like, one died literally right on my tower before. So it's pretty much just both of them are aids. I tried putting my extra orbs at my range line to take a bit of the health off them earlier, but eventually tanks... Wait, so the orbs do damage to them? I suppose it's a bit hard now because we're in berserk mode. But we're in the danger zone anyway. So next one I'm going to try RB. Because this is ridiculous how close everything's getting to me. Look at that, got no shields. All I've got is berserk. And it's going to run out soon. Orb should do 2% to ultimate tanks. Let's go. I didn't even know that, bro. So having them right at that line And the orbs are just slowly doing something. Alright, overcharge is the first one. Stole my wings, the prick. So is it commander next and then back to overcharge? Do the orbs hit range? Alright, I'm going to try RB next. And then we should hopefully get some more chains. And then hopefully just more of getting those fast and those range away. This is ridiculous. Orbs don't hit fast or range ultimate, so they're just tank ultimate. I use the orbs to trim basics a little, so the bullets will hit the range. Makes sense. That probably makes sense. So it's like the multi-shot bullets and whatever are just focusing on the stuff that matters. So if you try to trim them at the range line. Alright, we're already doing better without the first two flop where we got stuck with enemy balance on. Stupid me. Alright, this is about to run out. My berserk. I've got nothing left except for demon mode. Look at that. Look at that fast. Boom. Look at him. Look, he's right on me. Holy moly. And it's a saboteur, of course. Let's see what it disabled. Ha! Don't even have a poison swamp. I need Deathify. I stole my demon mode. Alright, this is pretty hectic, yeah? Holy moly. Alright, those orbs look like they're putting in good work. We just need enough of it that it creates a wall. And it just like fends off. Look at these jokers. What is this? What is this madness? So these fasts are definitely pains. I think RB's better. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to give it a try. Clouded, whatever you do, make sure to set the target priority to put tanks at the bottom, or else they'll absorb everything. Whatever I do, and it's definitely what I didn't do. Oh wait, tank is at the bottom. Set target priority. I've got closest after here. Look at that, the fasts are just flying in. I don't know what's worse for me, the fast. So if I set it to fast above the range, and like what we'll see how close the range get over the fast, because this fasts are the problem. Okay, here's some range up here. Oh look, they're instantly in the tower line. So it actually needs to be that. This is ridiculous. The good thing is that like orbs can do something to the fast. So at least like if I can try to clip them. Target priority doesn't really matter here because it only affects your main bullet. Range got to go above all but fleet. Range got to go above all but fleet. Okay. Bro, we didn't... Okay, we got one energy shield to roll a Deathify. And then after that, we are Swiss cheese. But we've already done better. We've already done better, guys. We've already done better. Sorry about the 1x speed. I'm just learning. So you can see these range up here. Look at that, he's already in my tower line. So I'm pretty screwed once this demon mode's down. Like, I'd almost want to use the nuke faster than like holding off for something special. Because look at that fast. Look, it's already on my tower. What's going on? And all these basics are annoying. The only good thing is hopefully it's just like getting more bounce shot off. Do we just risk it and no nuke it and try to get roller death defy for chip? Your main bullet is the only thing pushing enemies back. It's multi-shot and bounce shot that are pushing the enemy back. They don't work with target priority. They hit the closest. Bro, look at them. This is ridiculous. And there's an elite up here. I'm just going to have to nuke it, I think. I'm going to have to... And I'm pretty sure a fleet comes soon, which is a shame. Oh, we got the elite. We did it. Bro, I thought we weren't going to do that. Bro, I'll save it for the fleet, eh? Is it 185? Oh, he stole my last shield. Fuck, bro. This is... Bro, and this dude here. Look, 5 waves off. I gotta get this guy. Okay, we're gonna go RB. We're going to go RB. Again, sorry for the 1x speed, gentlemen. Woo! Okay, let's do this. 2Q. Alright, let's go, boys. Expiry 24 official. What's good? What's up, bro? We're just getting spanked in this bracket. Learning a lot though. I've like always known since I was a little girl that I hated this battle condition with enemy speed and knockback resistance. It's such an annoying one if you don't have strong investment like stone-wise into crowd control. Knockback battle condition is so hard to deal with for me right now. Yeah, bro, I feel you. Bro, it is absolutely killing me. Knocking me for 6. And after this, though, I'm going to try this setup, but I'm going to try it with Death Ray. Just to try and get rid of some of the basics. And I'm going to give that a whirl. And hopefully some of the fast, because the fasts are a problem and there's no fast ultimate. So my brain leads to, yeah, all the bounces and everything are good. But I was also getting rid of all those fasts, or as many of those fasts as possible. And hopefully the Death Ray can trim that. That's where my logic goes to, and actually I might put it on now. Or whenever we kill this next boss. Once we berserk. So it should mean less chain lightnings. Maybe. Yeah. But my brain leads to... Also... the other bullets that I have going to stuff that means something. And getting rid of those fast. Because they're a pest. But I can't believe how those things were getting on with the tower. And we could try the next one without death ray. $650 waves. I've only started getting keys in the last 2 weeks. Let's go, McChicken Joe. That's awesome. 650. 650 waves is good, bro. Killing it. I've been investing super heavy into tower power since Disco boosted the econ so much I can permalab 5 masteries. Hell yes. Hell yes. Masteries, bro. So much fun. So many masteries I want. I want that energy shield mastery. But I so want that energy shield mastery. Alright, let's see what luck we have in this one. Because bloody hell. We're already done better though. That's the main thing. I don't know why I felt like there was fast ultimate today. I was like, oh, of course there's fast ultimate. But bro, fast ultimate with the knockback resistance, woof. My friend is top 500 player and said energy shield mastery was a bit of a foot gun for him. Does it muck up his farms? Like pushing things out of the kill zone. Like if you're trying to get everything close and whatever. Well, I suppose the other thing, maybe how it synergize, or maybe how it works with Berserk. Maybe is a thing. Alright, we need some crazy luck with the Death Defies like we did this other run. Yeah, a bit like that. Yeah, I can picture it. That's how I was like reading the description and I was trying to like think it and then I was like, oh shit, okay, like yeah. How far is it pushing it back? Whatever. I'm thinking about things when I get like clumped by stuff. So like, let's say in tournament now, if commander spawns and then it like does like a big clump of enemies and then they all hit you and then take everything you have at once. I was like thinking, man, energy shield will be good for like smashing them back. I can see energy shield plus causing potential shotgun effect. I like pushing it back and then they all fly in at once. I think it was getting shotgunned. Look at that. So maybe it's not so good of a mastery. Maybe not so good of a mastery. If you're that close to dying, I'd imagine energy shield plus causing a shotgun isn't going to cost to get you many waves at that point, for sure. I suppose what I need is I just need better black hole uptime. Yeah, it's definitely not on my priority list getting there. On my priority list is getting some CC, playing a bit of catch up with CC, and then after that Spotlight Plus for sure. I'm not listening to my heart. My heart says Spotlight Plus, but my brain is saying get some CC up, get some crowd control. So I think that's the way I'm gonna go. Get some crowd control. I also want to get some econ, but we're not quite there yet. All right, let's get a cheeky Death Defy. Then range plus, yes. Yes. So I'm actually gonna start saving up all my rerolls now. I'm labbing the last cannon ban. And I'll get Spotlight Plus and Range Mastery. But after I do some CC. Because I need CC and farm as well. So it's a win-win. And I kind of want at least one perma poison swamp. Looks like you added a lot of spotlight range clouded. Spotlight range. What's it at? 60 to 65? I think it's at 60 something. 61? I kind of want to get it to like 64. 63, 64. But it's definitely made a big impact getting that substat roll. It's definitely made a big impact. And I'm going to stick to like what I was saying that Ryan suggested a long time ago, that just picking up one click every month so that you don't have to think about it. I'm definitely going to do that. So I'm probably going to do like the first week of every month. Picking up a some spotlight angle. Alright, so first one's overcharge. What I do need to do is I probably need to look at my ACP and how it's rolled, because I don't think it's rolled. I don't think it has all the stuff that we're after. This is the last time I inadvertently join your bracket. Yeah, bro, this is a really bad window. I knew when I looked at the time, like, I was like, oh, nah, this is the danger zone. Like, I only ever once have done a tourney at this time, and it paid off. Like, it must have just been like a really sweet window, and it paid off. Every other time that I've done a tourney at this time, here we go. Give us a Death Defy. Come on. Oh no, he's not going to give us a Death Defy. He's going to steal my wings. What the? Super unlucky. Yeah, and I knew that, like, once I passed the window, I was like, oh, fuck, already passed the window. Who cares now? Might as well just start the tourney whenever. So much for the marshmallow power. Oh, bro, just stole my... Bro, we got a no death defies. What is this madness? I reckon we could do this run again with this setup. We could do this run again with this setup because we just literally got no death defies, so we might as well just full send. Like, it's not like we're gonna get the extra, what, 50 or 60 waves that's needed. Just full send, let it do its thing. If you haven't put any stones into a sys core, you can get Ancestral Spotlight angle at least plus 1 degree for less than it costs for 1 degree in the workshop. I think I have. I got it at 10%, so I get a free bonus. We could probably take a look at it. Do I have it on here? 1 degree. Yeah, we'll just full send this shit. See where it takes us. If we roll a Death Defy on it though, we'll save the nuke. What's the next one? Another overcharge, I think. Boom. Done. Do it again. Oh. Bro, he just jumped even higher, the little prick. 1009. Alright, let's see where the Death Defies take us, because we're gonna at least have to at least bump this guy, otherwise we're done for keys. Boom. Damn, rough. Rough alright. Rough alright. This is what my friend said about Energy Shield Plus. It made overcharge sometimes kill me when it shouldn't. When the overcharge procs an energy shield, everything gets knocked back, but the overcharge. And and the annoying thing about overcharge is you need those enemies to be able to bounce hits off, to be able to do some sort of damage if Chain Lightning's your main damage dealer. So it's super... The overcharge is super annoying with how they sit. Like, you can get some bad RNG where you should be able to smoke it, but because you don't have anything in front of you to give it the love taps, and then it just does nothing. So the overcharge doesn't die, you do. Yeah, I can picture that. I can 100% picture that. That'll be the annoying thing about, like, being at that level of the game. Like, when you're, like, one of the big guys, you're the first to experiment. And some stuff that can be a good strat earlier on can later on, like, as an example of what you just said, they introduce a new enemy, like the overcharge, and now all of a sudden the main tool that you need to have equipped as a high damage player is now, you know, impeded by that sort of thing. I honestly wish I had an extra card slot for the Fortress Mastery. Just to have the wall up for overcharge. He's making over 2,000 waves this tourney. Damn. Alright, 100% we're getting a Death Defy this run. And we're going to steal that guy's spot. We need to steal his spot. We need another 1,000 waves. Gee, nothing wants to touch my wall. What is going on? Boom. Alright, I believe. I believe, gentlemen. And if not, look, we gave it a damn good shot. And ain't no use in crying over spilled milk. But I like the milk. You like the MILF? Damn, let's see what the big guys are doing. Oh, I hate touching tabs. Don't feel like losing all my energy shields. Touch a tab and all of a sudden I lost my wings. Oh, what would be really nice would be auto nuke. We will get there. But I can't believe we unlocked tier 21. Bro, that's so sick. I thought I was like eating my dinner and then I was like, My run just ended. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I'll speed things up and I'll set the tower up. I'll just set it up and we'll get it all ready for 20. And then while I was just sitting there, I was like, oh well, I might as well do some tier 21 spams. Alright, I believe in this one we're gonna get 4 death defiers. Tier 21 spoiler alert. Yeah bro, we unlocked it. And I like booted up the stream and then it was like, it was going through it. And then I was just like left it, I was just talking and then I was like, oh shit, we might actually get it. And we fucking randomly got it. Boom, tier 21, 26 waves. Woohoo. So I can do that, I can do the cheesy reroll farm. This is one of those tourneys where I wish I had a really good CF. How good's intro sprint for tourneys though? I used to like do champs and champs used to go for that many thousands of waves that when I would stream it, I would wait till like wave 1400 before I start streaming. And even then it would still be streaming like 1,000 waves and not 1,000 waves in intro sprint. Like just a straight 1,000 waves. I was like, fuck, it was so gross. Doing like close to 3,000 waves in champs. Like, doing that every week was so rough, man. And the worst would be like getting a same bracket with somebody that's in the same position as you. So it'd be like, you'll look at like everyone that's like, oh, I can't even do it with my farming gear because there's a bunch of other fellas that will take the first spot. All right, we're getting to the good stage. Wave 760, Deftify. I only recently went for intro sprint before disco. Straight up jumped 100 waves in Tawny for 2 weeks. It's really good for amp strike. It's such a good tool to keep the amp strike up by just having the continuous bosses. Now I do know there's a bunch of people that cancel their intro sprint at a certain time. And then try to save like the demon mode and the energy shields and all that sort of stuff. I'm not sure when that's something that we have to do. I don't think it's something we have to do now. But there must come a point in the game where that becomes like the best strategy to do it. I'm just not sure when that time is. CF Plus up to 4 shows noticeable improvements. But after that, it takes like 2 levels to see any noticeable difference, I've heard. It's really expensive. Well, if you guys do want a bit of a young spoiler. Boom! Rather than getting Spotlight Plus, I picked up another level, and I might take it to like 7. And I think that's going to help with stuff with disco and farming and tawny. I think it's just an all-round win. Especially not running a perma black hole. I just felt like the level 3 wasn't cutting it. And the level 4 was just like a good little boost. And I think there'll just be these micro little boosts until we get it to a good stage. I think I'll know when it's time to stop. Where it's just like, okay, obviously more will be better. But we're in a good, comfortable little spot right now that we can just switch up and then go for other stuff. Alright, we really need to get a Deftify. What the fuck is going on? I suppose a Deftify, the later the better. But we better roll a Deftify off this overcharge, bro. If it's going to take us for 4 hits, like if it's going to take our wings and we don't get a Deftify off it, bro, I'm going to be pissed. It's never enough. CF plus 4 was just enough to kill bosses with orbs 90% of the time while I was farming tier 16. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for 6 or 7. I know there's a chart that's floating around and it can show you like... It can show you the... What's the extra slow and this and that. I remember seeing it vaguely ages ago. Whoa, 2 bosses on screen. How spoilt of me. The next noticeable point has got to be 7 or 8, since it's about an extra 50% slow. Okie dokie. So a couple thousand stones away. Man, how good would it be having Amp Bolt right now? Alright, we're going to hit the overcharge. This is it. Don't get scared now. Alright, next wave's overcharge. And we're gonna get double death defy off the overcharge, calling it now. Here it is. Wall. Shield. Shield. Bro. Fuck's sakes. Oh, fuck's sakes. But I really needed that, eh? Fuck, all of that 1x for nothing. Damn it. Damn it, shitballs. And there's my demon mode. Sorry for coughing in the mic. Damn, we're really gonna get no death defies. Is it death defy? It's not death defy down. Oh, it's death defy down. No wonder. I'm here. I am. Here I am thinking, why are we getting no death defies? Because we got more of a chance winning lotto. So I used up all my death defy RNG in the first 2 dud runs. That pretty much got us nothing. So if we get a death defy, we're winning lotto. 4 is 25%, 7 is 50%. Okay, so we need to make our way to 50%. Yeah, death defy down. Damn it, I didn't even click. I was like, bro, we're really not getting death defies. No paradise, what's good? We are really struggling with this tourney. Alright. Okay, so he's not moving. He's not moving, but he may still have potential to achieve more. Depends how lucky he was to get that. Oh, look how expensive it's getting now. Alright, we're really just praying for death defies. Oh. Same old, same old. Yeah, we're just getting spanked this tourney. Got a rough bracket. I really need to knock the other guy down. Because if I don't knock him down, we're not getting keys. And it's at least worth a shot. It's worth a shot to try to steal it off this joker. So he was about 980 or 986 or something where I am. And then he went up by an extra 20 or so waves. 20 or 30 waves. And I'm just wondering if that's him capped out. Or whether we're going to like overtake him and then he's just going to do another run and get another 50 waves. But I do need to do it because there's a bunch of guys, there's a bunch of campers down the bottom. And they're basically gonna kick us way down to almost 1,000 waves for no keys. Super rough. Like, look at this. And this is just getting started. Got all of these guys down here. They'll all be thinking the same too. They'll all be like, they'll all be going, what the hell is this bracket? Because you got... So we got... This guy. This guy's had a rank 2. Oh, we might actually be okay against this guy. Maybe. We will be extremely lucky. Like, look at all this shit. These guys will be pissed. they'll be like, damn it. Really hoping to get a... Like, look at this shit. Wow. Look at this guy. Whoa, look at Peter go. Whoa, look at him go. Damn. Pete's up there with the best of them. Alright, do we just go full send and then pray for a death defy? So no marshmallow bracket today? Nah, not today. I had a feeling though. I passed the marshmallow window. The marshmallows are overcooked. Peter's still going. Peter's just warming up. Peter's just working on his tan. He's only on the appetizer. I'll go. I've actually sniped a picture of Peter. I'll find that for you guys. Where is it? Oh, no. Here's Peter. Here's Peter. Guys, I checked up his IP and I found the picture of Peter. Here he is. Look at him. He's ready to go. He's not mucking around. He's coming for their title. Now the other guys have 250 relics, so they'll be playing much longer. Here's another picture of him. What the fuck is this? There he is. Look at him. Look. Hunting for those marshmallows. Peter's like, got any more of those marshmallows? That's me, Mick Taylor. Alright, let's see how we go. We've got it, man. We need that overcharge to death defy us. Don't mess with the Outback old bastards. Oh, I can imagine, bro. That Mad Max shit, eh? And here's Junior Wong. Here's Junior Wong. Just surfing the... Just surfing the Aussie outback. Look, this is that road. This is where I picked up that hitchhiker. This is where we picked up that hitchhiker. Look. So like right here. Right here. Oh no, like back here. It's like the last stop. Before you have to sail through. So he had no other choice but to go in. Otherwise, like, bro, ain't nobody picking you up out there, bro. Ain't nobody picking you up out there. Is that the kind of movies you watch over there? Yeah, just serial killers in the desert. Perhaps more Liam Massam's taken over. Peter's using his particular set of skills. Mad Max was perhaps one of the most accurate depiction of Australia. Just more kangaroos, snakes and spiders. That's why High Plat getting relegated every week feels like too. Just like punching through, eh? Alright, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. It's like annoying me so much. Just praying for RNG. Like, especially after we did it, like, get it to 1x. Yep, sweet. We're gonna roll it, and then don't get it, and it's like, fuck. Just wasted all that time. I'm super stoked with that tier 21 though, bro. That's legit. I'm gonna run again. I'm 30 ways below for the champs. Yeah, man, run again. It's worth it, man. It's worth it. Alright, full send to the overcharge. All gas, no brakes. It's actually crazy. Because before, like, we wouldn't get anywhere close to fleet waves, and like now we're at that spot where it's like we're getting fleets every 20, and it's really crazy to think about it. And I know it's all natural progression and power and all that sort of stuff, but it's really crazy to think about. Okay, if we deftify, I'm gonna slow it down. No deftify, no slow. Where's the overcharge? Oh, there it is. Oh, I did it again. Can't believe it. It's just cruel at this stage. I think that's us, guys. I don't think we're going to get the RNG luck. What about, I think it was last tourney. Was it last tourney they were deftified down? And I got heaps. And I actually still don't even know if, like, guys below me are also not going to run higher too. Like, how many other people below? Alright, this guy, look how close this guy is. So really, like, I need to, like, get closer to him. Try to overtake him, but I've got to worry about this dude too. This joker might snipe me as well. What is this shit on me? Look at that commander just buffing everything in sight. And I don't think respeccing's going to do it. I don't think I have enough juice that even respecking and taking everything out, I don't think it's enough. It's really just... Really, the only thing I'll have going for me is trying to get a... is trying to get a depth of fire. That's the only thing that I'll have that would possibly save me. But look, we win some and we lose some. I missed the tier 20 run too. Did you unlock tier 21? Yeah, bro. Yep. Tier 21. Look how rough it is. Check this shit out. Instant wings. Boom. Wings. Straight away. Demon mode straight away. I mean, it doesn't help that my workshop's devoed. But still. Super rough. Yeah, I just kind of like randomly went for it. And we actually pulled it off. I was like, oh shit. The double elites is crazy. Oh, look at that. Got shards as well. So I'm wondering if I just set up like some cards and then let it do a spam. So far in all my runs, I got a single death defy right when I lost my wings around 1100. So on my second run, luckily it didn't take me past the 3 others. But I'm sure they'll pass me by tomorrow. All I gotta pray is that somebody behind me fumbles the bag. But it's a good yarn for the update video tomorrow. Jeez, look at that. Saboteur and a commander. Wave 26. Yeah, shit, man. This is rough. So, 1. Pretty much 2. Hopefully not him. 3. 4. That takes us right on the limit. And then this guy might get some luck too. Well, look, he's had a first place before. Damn, look at his stats. He's like 178 relics. And he's had a first place and a tier 21, 125. So he hasn't been playing for long. I wonder how many stones he's got. He's probably yoked there, eh? Top 4. What are these? I suppose it just looks cool having it all gold. If you use interest print on tier 21, you'll eventually get 100 waves without even trying. What? Just like spamming it? Boom, Death Defy. That's what we need. Just like Death Defy RNG. So like if I spam it and I just keep getting the waves up, then I keep intro sprinting faster and faster. And then I just rely on the berserk. So like next one, if I berserk, I'll skip through wave 30. And then we just keep doing that. And then I just try to get to, is it wave 60? I think wave 60 was the one. So if we could get to wave 40, then next time I can intro sprint to wave 40. And then just like again and again. So this demon mode should take us to wave 40. And then we just keep spamming it. And just like try to get some crazy RNG. Bro, these guys that farm this must be loving it. Like all the shards and all the re-rolls and everything. That's crazy. Look at the health already. Wow. See if I can get it to 50. You'll be unlucky tier 22 in no time. We'll be unlocking with the Mordor League. With the Wolf Creek League. Let's see if we can get to 50. Oh no, the protector. Boom, we got 50. Do we just see if we can go to... See if we can get 60. How often do the fleets spawn? Every 50 waves. Oh, every 5 waves or something. Or is it every 10? I think this is how I got that tier 16 unlock. Or whatever it is. Is it tier 16? Boom, Death Defy. Ratchet. So then next time I should just be able to do that. And just go Shockwave. So you just exit it, surrender, retry. Shockwave up, boom, Death Defy. Fuck, stole my wings. So now we should be able to skip to 50. And this is how you cheese it, boys. Boom, and another Death Defy. Look at that, we're already at 40. Oh, he stole my thing. He stole my chain lightning. Oh, but then the demon mode should get us there. So this demon mode should carry us to 10 waves. Look at that. Cheese as, boys. That's how you do it. And it doesn't just have to be tier 21. It can be the... What's the other one? Module unlock. Assist mod unlock. What's the other one? The Chain Lightning labs. So now we're just gonna sail all the way to the lab milestone. Come on, skip it to 60. So now the next intro sprint we can go to 60. And we just go cheese as, cheese as. Damn, they got boss ultimate in these tiers. What the hell? Boom. Alright. So now we hit that milestone. Unlock research. Next. Enhancement, attack coin, discount, defense, discount, utility, discount. What are these? What are these? What are these? 700 mil. How many levels? 100 levels. Let's go, boys. Fuck yes. Let's go. What's this one? Enhancements. Bro, these are sick. So it's only 0.3%, so 3 levels gets 1%, but for the millions and trillions and billions and quadrillions and everything we put into them, this will all be very well appreciated. That's sick. 2 times 10 waves starting at the 5. Gotta run, bro. Thank you so much for the stream. Been a blast as always. See you soon, bro. Bro, take care, bro. Thanks for always showing up to the stream. Super appreciate you, big guy. And for everybody else, I super appreciate you guys too. Just for those who are curious, here's the progression we made on our utility. So I got up to tier 6 today in the utility one. And then everything else has remained the same. So we've completed out the attack. I've been working on the utility. It's been massive for the econ jump. Super stoked. And gentlemen, you guys have been awesome. And we'll put out our weekly progress update. But for the most part, you guys have seen a few little sneak previews of what we've been up to. But yeah, super appreciate you guys. I know this is a crazy time in your guys' country, but if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam.